They were living in Gokul and became disturbed, so they gradually moved to Nandagaon. Now this Nandagaon, just like Barsana is incarnation Lord Brahma, and Giriraj is incarnation Lord Vishnu, this Nandagram is incarnation, this hill is incarnation of Lord Shiva. We call Nandiswar Parvat. So after Nandalala moved there to Nandagram, and he was just a little boy, then Lord Shiva, he decided one day to come get darshan of Nandalala. So you see Lord Shiva's drum shaped like a little X like this with two little strings and two little balls tied in the center. And you shake it and it makes noise. So Lord Shiva is called Damaru. So Lord Shiva came playing his Damaru. So Maya Yasoda came outside to see what is all this noise. And she saw this yogi was standing there. His whole body was covered with rock. Do you know rock? Rock means ash. And where that ash came from? Crematoria. And on his neck there was Sam, snake, and Bichu, scorpion, and Makari, spider. So Mother Yasoda saw this horrible yogi standing there. So she slammed the door. Then Lord Shiva began to cry, Are Maya, I came just to get darshan of your Lala. Are Baba, mera Lala to go degega to dhar jayega. My Lala will see you, he'll become frightened. But Maya, I came from very far away just to get darshan of your Lala. Nay, Baba, jao yahan se. You go away, Baba. My Lala will see you, dhar jayega. He'll become frightened. So, but Maya, about dur se, I came from very far. Far means dur. Just like there's one forest of Braj, it's so far away, it's called Durban. It's all the way in South Africa. Anybody here from South Africa? Yes, I thought so. You look like from South Africa. So all the way there in Durban, I also went Prikam of that forest. So I came all the way from Durban. No, Baba, mera Lala dugo degega, the dar jayegi, please go away. Then Lord Shiva says, all right, I'm going to sit here till he doesn't come outside. And Maya Yasoda came outside and said, look, Baba, I know you Babas. You only came for one thing. What is that? Roti. Do you know roti? You know chapati. And especially our Gujarati friends. We have some Gujarati, they make them just flat like a piece of paper. But in Braj, we don't use this machine, just like this with hand. Nice and thick, with homemade ghee on top. This is called rotis. And all the Babas, they go in the morning, Radhe Sham, Madhukari, Radhe Sham, Hari Bol, Roti Do. They get nice rotis. Maya Yasoda, she brought Lord Shiva a big pile of rotis, and now you take these rotis and you be on your way. So Lord Shiva became Nirash. Nirash means hopeless and helpless. And he went away in one forest nearby, and he sat down and he was hoping against hope. What was his hope? To get darshan of Nandalala. Now, do we have any person here with us named Asha? Or you know someone in our congregation named Asha? You know somebody named Asha?
We have a Pasha.
Asha. No, this is a lady. Asha means hope. This is a very common name in India, Asha. It's like also in Spanish, we say Esperanza. Is it Esperanza? Very rarely I meet somebody named Hope in America. I don't know if in England. It's a hope, Asha. So he was hoping against hope, and what was his hope? To get darshan of Nandalala. That is the Lord of all hopes. That is the best of all hopes. So he became known as Asheshar Mahadev. And that forest became known as Asheshar Van. So meanwhile, Lala knew that his best devotee has come. We know from Srimad Bhagavatam, Vaishnavan Yatha Shambhu. The best of all the Vaishnavas is Lord Shiva. He couldn't get darshan of Lord Shiva. So he began to cry. And everything Maya Yasoda did to stop his crying, God failed. Then all the older gopis came, they also tried to get Lala to stop crying. But everybody got failed. But there was one older gopi there. Just like we have one older gopi there in the back. And she looks very wise. So this gopi, wo buddhi thi, but like in buddhiman bhi thi. She said, somebody has put evil eye on your Lala. In Hindi we say, nazar. Evil eye. Just like I used to sit in the Srimad Bhagavatam class with the Bhagavatam, and while the class was going on, in the back, they give you all the Devanagari, and then you can look at the verse and look. And that way I learned all the Devanagari script just by sitting in the Srimad Bhagavatam class. So the first time I went to India, then we were sitting in the bus on the way to Vrindavan, and I looked on the back of the truck in front of me. It said, "Buri Nazar Wale Tere Mu Kala." Is it? Who's giving us evil eye? Your face is going to turn black. On the back of all the trucks in India, you'll see. So Nazar means evil eye. So she said, who came here today? And Mother Yasoda said, well, Upananda came, and then Abhinanda was here, and later in the day, Vrishabhanu came. Oh, one yogi came, whole body covered with rakh, and on his neck there was samp and bichu and makari. Huh? Where did that yogi go? I don't know. I gave him some roti and sent him away. That yogi must have put nazar on your life, spell. So all the gopis, they went all around the four sides of Nandagam looking for that yogi. Finally in that forest they saw him sitting there, hoping against hope, meditating. And they came there and they said, Chalare yogi nanda bhavane yasmat mahabulave baki lalako nazar lagi to be rainon karave. Just like when you come to Vrindavan and I take you on Trikama, then all day long we're saying, Chalo, 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 let's go, let's go. So Chalare yogi nanda bhavan, you come to Nanda Bhavan, let's go. Come to Nanda Bhavan. Yasmat Mahabulavi. Mother Yasoda is calling you. Now you just make the cure and stop this Lala from crying. So they grabbed Lord Shiva and they brought him up there to Nanda Bhavan. Mother Yasoda opened the door. Lala, he saw Lord Shiva, he smiled. Then Mother Yasoda shut the door and again he started crying. And she came outside, Baba, you got your darshan, now you stop this Lala from crying. And Baba said, Are Maya, only one way to stop this Lala from crying. So, batao, jaldi batao, quickly tell me, what is it? He said, when your Lala's foot will come on my head, then his crying will be cured. And Maya Yasoda said, nahi, nahi, nahi. In Hindi, when we want to say no, almost like your old English, but that's nahi, this is nahi, but it sounds like nahi, 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 nahi. Huh? But all the older gopis, they all said yes. You know how do we say yes in Hindi? Do you know how to say yes in Hindi? Ha. So all the gopis said? Ha. Because I learned that because when I first joined Vrindavan Temple, I joined the life membership team along with Pundrik. And we went to Meerut, not far from Delhi. There's a city called Meerut. And we went to see our old life member named MC Goyal. And we were sitting there and the phone rang and he picked up the phone and crossed my heart open to die. This is the half of the conversation that I heard. Huh? Ha. Huh? Ha. Ha. Huh? Ha. Ha. Huh? Ha. Acha. Acha. Ji. 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 Acha. Hai? Ha. Hai? Ha. Ha. Acha. Namaskar. So Mother Yasoda said, nahi, nahi, nahi. And all the gopis said, ah.